What is going on, people? Welcome back. Sorry about no live stream on Wednesday when we got Surfetch revealed. If you want to check out my reaction / video about his announcement, you can check the iCard up in the top right corner. But today, folks, we're going to be playing some Ubers. We are going to be using a hyper offense team surrounding Double Dance, Duskman Necrozma, Spadef, Primal Groudon, a nice 3 attacks, Geomancy Xerneas, nice Dragon Dance, Salamence, SD, or Sub SD, sorry, Chople, Arceus, and a Life Orb, Marshadow. It's been a while. I haven't played very much. So this will be interesting for me as we have... I'm trying to think if that's got to be Mega Garchomp with I'm assuming Rocks, Uxie. Rocks in this game are going to be absolutely crucial for chipping down the Kyurem White. Could be a support Arceus like Arceus Water. I don't think it'd be Fairy. But I do really like Marshadow in this game. Being able to Spectral Thief, away some boosts, get off big hits with close combat as well. So we'll lead with Groudon here. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. This isn't the right team. Damn it. Oh, well. We're going to lead with Groudon anyways. Let me just make sure this team is changed. I apologize, guys. This isn't the team that I was going to use. But we'll use it anyway. I know this team. I can show it to you guys really quick while we're here. It's still Double Dance, Duskman Necrozma, a special Groudon. Ooh, that means this doesn't have rocks. Ooh, no. Oh, that's my bad. It's a mixed Kyogre, which is actually kind of fun. Defog, Dragon Dance, Salamence, again, Life Orb, Marshadow, this time with Pursuit over HP Ice, and then Rocks. Arceus Fairy. Oh my lordy. So immediately, I do not want this to be taking a Draco Meteor at all. So I'm going to actually make the switch out into my Arceus here. Yep. Perfect. So here we can go for Stealth Rocks. Get those bad boys up as he goes out into his Celesteela. I can see a Toxic coming out. Maybe a Leech Seed. I actually really don't have a good way of taking this on. I'll go to Kyogre. As he goes for a sub. Interesting, interesting. So what I'm going to do here is just fire off a good old Liquidation. Break that sub. Goes for a Leech Seed. And I'm going to throw off a Thunder. Yeah, like the Celesteela is going to be really annoying to deal with. Ooh, get off some good chip. Nice, nice. So, with this being heavily weakened at this point, it's really not that big a deal at this point anymore. Hit him up with the Liquidation. He's going to go for the Toxic. I mean, yes, my Kyogre's taking a whole bunch of damage, but once this thing goes down, it's really not that big of a deal. I can throw off a good old Thunder here. Knock this Celesteela out. Perfect. So Celesteela being gone really helps open the way for Duskman Necrozma to come in and be able to win. It is yet another way that I can win this game through the Z move, as well as or not through the. I almost said Ultra Burst. Through the Z move as he goes out to his Arceus here. I'm gonna hit him up with a Liquidation here because Marshadow always gets to come in. Like obviously unless he kills me, Marshadow always gets to come in there and hit him up with a good old-fashioned close combat. Looking at this most certainly seems to be a like a Choppel Arceus, which is a little annoying. Or he isn't, oddly enough. Okay. So he's got Sub-Shadow Force. Interesting. Okay. So now I gotta think about the way that I want to be able to win this. Again, Marshadow still looks really, really good. Necrozma should be able to take one, I want to say. So what I think I can do, actually, is go for... Oh, I eat that perfectly. I can go for a Rock Polish here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow the Z right here. I could have done that in the previous turn. This shouldn't... I don't even know if this will kill Arceus, depending on the spread he's got. But... Oh my god, that just obliterates him. He's Rocky Helmet? Oh, that's fire tech. Here he's gonna... Okay, so he goes out to Yuxi. Interesting. I'm gonna throw off a Swords Dance here. I'm not sure what he's gonna decide to go for. Maybe a Trick Room? No, he just decides to go for Stealth Rocks. Rocks really don't hurt me this much, honestly, at this point. Get rid of the Yuxi, which is perfect. And I should be able to clean up from this point. I don't really see anything my opponent can do that's going to be able to help him win this game. So, yeah, this is GG. This should easily destroy it. Yeah, that's GG. Perfect. Yeah, that is game. GG to my opponent. This is the right team? Okay, good. That team that you just saw, I really like, as we are playing a... Okay, now, okay, that's definitely Mega Lucario, but the regular Blaziken's throwing me off a little bit. Rocks in this game, I really like. Every little bit of chip counts. I think Marshadow looks really good as well. Being able to throw off close combats, being able to Spectral Thief as well. Looking at the Blaziken, I'm wondering if it could be Z move, though it is more likely that Duskmane and Necrozma will be. I could see some form of support Yveltal or Choice Scarf, Life Orb, Marshadow, Rock Groudon potentially. So I really want to go with my Groudon as the lead. I want to get up my Stealth Rocks really as quick as possible. So we're going to get up our Rocks. He's going to Oblivion Wing. This is just going to bounce right off. He's Life Orb. Okay. That's really, really good information. Because what I want to do here is actually throw off a Toxic. I have plenty of ways to deal with Duskmane and Necrozma. I have my own, factoring in as well the Marshadow too. So, really what I can do is I can almost just throw off an Overheat. Perfect! Knock out this Yveltal, which is awesome. Losing Rocks kind of sucks, but at this point, I don't know if that's really going to matter. If it's Sash Blaziken, it's going to suck, but at the same time, it really could be worse. Breaking a potential Sash on Marshadow as well would be nice, but at the same time, I could potentially live without it. If I want Xerneas to be able to win, I really, really need Duskmane and Necrozma to be weakened. Weakened significantly so I can get the knockout with an HP Fire, I believe. Actually, why don't we find out? I believe that allows me to take the defense investment on... That's the wrong team. Of course it is. No, that's still the wrong team. Yeah, the defense, I believe, as he goes up to Duskmane, should allow me to take a Sunsteel Strike. As he decides to go for the Photon Geyser, that's going to do absolutely nothing. What I can do is I can just Mega Evolve and go for a Roost. So he decides to... Ooh, misses the Stone Edge. That's unfortunate. But what this is going to allow me to do is go for the drag. Ooh, goes for the light that burns the sky. That's going to kill me, unfortunately. That's really not fun. I think Necrozma can come out here. What I want to do is go for a good old-fashioned rock polish. There's no way he has anything that's going to be able to KO me. So what I'm actually going to do, instead of going for the Swords Dance, is I'm going to go for the Searing Sunraze Smash. The only thing I really want Marshadow to be able to take away from me is my speed. And as much as I don't want that, I do still have Groudon that is a perfect switch-in as well. So we're actually going to make that switch on the Spectral Thief here. Definitely switching it in because he knows for a fact that he is sashed. Exactly. So what can I do here that is of benefit to me in the long term? Keeping Necrozma around isn't terrible. I need to worry about Lucario and the Bullet Punch. I'm very tempted to go to Marshadow here. Because Life Orb Shadow Sneak would do a lot, and I know I can in turn take an Arceus, or I can in turn take a Close Combat. So I think that's actually what I'm going to do. Go to Marshadow. I do not want to risk any form of Speed Tie, as he decides to Spectral Thief me for whichever reason. Or, I mean, I could go to Xerneas here. I just don't want to take the unnecessary damage from that. Arceus could try and win as well. That's a good question. I think Arceus is the play, though. And just go for the Shadow Claw. I am a very, very bulky Arceus, so this Close Combat should bounce off, considering that this is Sash. So, unfortunately, not getting rocks up, or not keeping the rocks up, really, really hurts. Because I did have the feeling, if I can actually talk, that this was actually going to be Sash Marshadow. So prioritizing rocks should have been the big thing, but I'm hopefully going to be able to. And actually, what's my rating? 1528. Man, it's been a while. But I should be able to take a pretty good hit. I do wish this was faster than Lucario. Hell, even if this were faster than Blaziken, it would be very, very nice. Necrozma is still good, is still very, very good, and has the potential to win me this game alongside Xerneas. I am still wondering what the Blaziken's going to be able to do. I have not seen very many just regular Blazikens in Ubers. Even though it has been a while since I have played, I've never seen a regular Blaziken. I don't even think I've seen a Mega Blaziken either. So, okay, yeah, he does go for the Close Combat. I tank it, not necessarily well, but I am going to be able to take it, which is very, very nice indeed. Necrozma is still really good. I really like Necrozma. Xerneas is still relatively good. It can potentially win. I'm just in that very precarious situation because no rocks were up. Unfortunately, I wasn't expecting Defog on Life Orb Yveltal. It's not something I've ever seen, so I had no reason to really suspect it. As he decides that he wants to go into his Groudon. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to fire off an Extreme Speed. I'm going to try and get off as much damage on this thing as possible, as I really could have just gotten up a Swords Dance there. Goes for a Toxic, and he is giving me this Groudon. Unfortunately, he does hit that, so I do go down there, but I'm trying to think about how I win this game at this point. Not defensive. Why am I so bad? 7-2. I'm just trying to think at this point. He's not support as a D. He is... Okay. He's definitely mixed defensive on that side. So I need to think about how I'm going to do this. Because I don't think Lucario, if it's Mega, is going to be able to knock me out with a bullet punch. Not necessarily. After rocks, it might. This is a tough one. I'm thinking about Necrozma here. But I like the idea, I like the prospect of Xerneas, but I think Necrozma is the way I'm going to have to go. I don't think I'm going to be able to win this game, unfortunately, based on the play that I made of not keeping the rocks up on my opponent's side of the field. He's going to go to Blaziken here. I can still Earthquake. And he is sash. Ah! That's really frustrating, but he does have to hit a high jump kick. Or click reversal. That works too, apparently. Damn! I definitely don't think I should have lost this game. I definitely feel like I would have been able to win with my Xerneas had I not had I kept up rock. Sorry, there we go. Words were eluding me there for a second. He should like click. He can. My opponent can literally click whatever he wants. He's gonna be able to win this game at this point. I'm surprised he has 2 Sashmons though. Yeah, and go for the Geomancy, and it's really not going to solve anything because Bullet Punch is going to be able to knock me out. So that's going to be GG to my opponent. He played that well. I, again, wasn't expecting the defog on the Yveltal for whatever reason. It wasn't something that came straight to mind. Looking at my opponent's team here, a nice Psychic Spam team is very, very scary. I do really like Xerneas in this matchup. I need that Magearna to be whittled down, if not just outright gone, based on the fact that if it is the Heart Swap, if it is not the Heart Swap set, I can lose the game really, really quickly. Excadrill should lead simply because it is his rocker. So I think going Marshadow lead is not bad. It is not great, but it is not bad. I'm going to go for the Spectral Thief here. Break that Focus Sash. As that is going to do a lot of damage. He goes for rocks, which I anticipated him to do. Even looking at this matchup, I'm wondering if it is Terrain Extender Lele or if it is Scarf Lele. Either one is scary, because it means the Psychic Terrain is going to be kept up a little bit longer. Him going to Yveltal is a little interesting. Who do I go to here? I don't think Arceus is really going to be able to do too much in this game. My priority is going to be weakened. I like Marshadow if it is going to be able to outspeed the Lele, or if I can stall out Terrain. Arceus is rather bulky, so it might be able to get off a Shadow Claw versus the Mewtwo. But I think keeping Salamence is better, so I think going Arceus here is going to be the play. Goes for the foul play, does a good amount. I'm actually going to click Extreme Speed here. And actually being slower than Lele really sucks, because I won't be able to tell if it is Choice Scarfed or not. So not knowing that right now is really frustrating. I think the moment I'm able to get up rocks, I'm going to be very happy about that, as he's actually Rocky Helmet. This can help me in this situation here. I can go to Groudon. I don't want to have it take too much damage, but I do really need my Stealth Rocks up here. As getting those up is absolutely amazing. I'm going to click Overheat here. Actually, no, that's not the play. That's definitely not the play. keeping that around from Magirna is really good in case it is Pain Split. Especially too, because the only other way to be able to really break it is through getting the +2 in the Necrozma or getting a boost with Salamence, which I like late in this game, being able to win with Salamence. You know what? No, I'm gonna click it. Overheat actually just straight up knocks out the Veltal, which is actually really nice. The other nice thing too is it breaks the potential Focus Sash on a Deoxys, which is really, really nice. And yes, I do have the Garrett. I apologize for that loud noise, ladies and gentlemen. I was not expecting that either. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go into Necrozma, and I'm going to click Rock Polish here. Decides to go for Nature's Madness, which is kind of good for me at this point. I will outspeed the Deoxys, which is good. I can keep my Z move. I could probably go for a Swords Dance. My only worry is, no, not Solgaleo. Duskmane. Necrozma. No, you are not that. You are... Oh, I guess it really doesn't matter. But if I can get the +2, does that have a profound difference is the question. Lele. If it's Terrain Extender, I'm not worried about a Z move because I can take whatever attack he decides to go for. I think that's what I'm going to go for. I'm going to click the Swords Dance. He Psychics. And I'm going to get the KO here. I believe +2 with Earthquake should be able to knock out Magirna. At +2, absolutely. I should be able to knock out Deoxys attack once its potential sash is broken. How much, and I'm really curious, how much does the +2 Z move do to make it, oh, that's disgusting. Whatever comes out here, I should be able to win at this point. Nothing is going to take an attack from Duskmane Necrozma. I'm actually going to go for, would +2 non-Z be able to knock this thing out at max HP? It would. I really don't trust that it's not somehow physically defensive. So we're going to click the Z move, which is going to be great because it's going to mean that Magirna is gone. And that means that we should be able to win the game. And it was Terrain Extender Lele, which is something that I was kind of worried about. He goes out to Mewtwo, takes the rocks, will die to Sunsteel Strike. And that is going to be GG to my opponent. The fact that I was able to find out that it is that it was Terrain Extender Lele was really crucial, because thankfully because it is, once Terrain ended, if my Necrozma somehow was KO'd, it meant that Marshadow was going to be able to come in at some point and be able to do lots and lots of damage, which is awesome. How long have we been going for? Cool. We'll get one more. Again, I really like this team. I will leave a link to it in the description down below. If you guys want to be able to use the team as well. Yeah. I mean, this team, it's really good. I'm not necessarily a huge fan of using hyper offense maneuvers. I don't... Whoa, that's not what I wanted. I'm not necessarily the person that appreciates using hyper offense as much as I would think other people do. I prefer using some more bulky teams, as we could be playing a bulky team as well. If I'm gonna hazard a guess, almost certain it's Defog, Giratina. Giratina's typically run Defog alongside stuff like Thunderwave or Toxic plus Hex. I'm assuming some maybe E-Killer. I'm going to make the assumption that it is a Double Dance or just an SD Ultra Necrozma, Scarf, or just support Arceus, or Arceus, Jesus, Yveltal, Xerneas, I think should be pretty easy what it's probably going to want to do, and maybe, or most likely to be a Stealth Rock Groudon. So, lead matchup wise, I really think that keeping Groudon alive is going to be very, very instrumental for that Necrozma, if it ends up being a just, you know, Necrozma. But I do really want to get up my Stealth Rocks. That boy is spectacles if I have ever seen it. There is no way that a Groudon doesn't just tank that. There's no way. Xerneas, tell me your specs. Wait, what? Really? Okay, hold on. Let me see if you're Scarf then. That looks Scarfy. Maybe a little less special attack. I think Necrozma is a free switch. Ooh, nice play by my opponent switching to the Giratina. I can assume here that he's going to either defog or go for a Will-O-Wisp. He does decide to defog. So, really trying to prioritize getting rocks off the field. I'm going to click... Ooh. Good play. Magic Coat. I have not seen that. We're going to try and get up our rocks. This is a precarious situation. I gotta think about what I want to do here. I think going for the rocks again. He's gonna fail at getting up rocks. And I'm definitely gonna click Overheat here as he goes for a Magic Coat. It's gonna do a decent chunk. And unfortunately I'm gonna go down. So getting up rocks was a no-go, unfortunately. This can allow my Marshadow to do some very solid damage. It could also mean my Arceus could go in. I like Marshadow because it's the only thing that can outspeed and get the KO. I'm going for the Spectral Thief. This is going to be my play. I could have been What? There's no way. What? That... Oh, no way. No way! How did that not die to Marshadow? What? What? That is max HP, max defense if I've ever seen it. Wow. Alright then. That is something. So what I could... I don't like the prospect of it, but I could go Xerneas here. I can go Salamence. I'll go Arceus though. I like it a little bit more in this situation. And I will click Shadow Claw. That's ridiculous, dude. What? Okay, I'm gonna SD here. Does a decent amount. And I'm just going to throw off a nice extreme speed. I want to get off again as much damage as I can versus this thing. That did a lot. Jesus. What I can do here, let's go to Necrozma. I can go for a Rock Polish. Jesus, why is that doing so much? Oh my god. No, Earthquake. Oh my lord, dude. I don't know if I'm rusty. I have never seen max HP, maxed, like, full defense. Now I need to know if this is gonna kill. Oh my lord, dude. This is crazy. And I know for a fact I can knock out Yveltal. If it's a Life Orb, I'm kind of screwed. I gotta think. Is it better for me to go Xerneas at this point because my Necrozma could still potentially win? No, I'd rather go for the Z move. Oh, okay. Beautiful, beautiful. So we do get the Z move off. We are going to knock out the Yveltal, which is good. It's unfortunate that I couldn't get any form of attack boost. Okay, we're going to SD here. I don't know if this RC Electric is going to... Okay, this has the Z move, man. That's unfortunate. but it is unfortunately the way Cookie is going to crumble. It's definitely got Ice Beam, so I do need to be careful, but I am going to go to Xerneas here. Moonblast does a lot. If I Geomancy, could be getting a little greedy, but Groudon's going to come out, and I might, the keyword is might, be able to win with my Salamence in the late game. That's really what I'm going to be banking on here. That does less than half. Oh my lord, dude. Is it better for me to Mega Evolve though is the question. No, I don't think it is. I just want a regular Earthquake. If he roars, he roars. Yep. Man, oh man. That's really frustrating. Okay, so he's gonna get out Necrozma here, which is fine. He's Jolly Necrozma by the looks of it. I'm going to be able to get out my Salamence here. I basically just Mega Evolve and Roost. Photon Geyser's not going to knock me out because of the drop. And now it is a game of... Can I... No, I'm not going to be able to win this now. That's unfortunate. I need to be able to get the Dragon Dance off. That did 70. Okay, can I win this? We will see. I'm not Jolly, I'm Adamant. Am I Jolly? No, I'm just a little bit bulkier, that's fine. Okay, let's think. Am I going to be able to win this? Double Edge will knock it out, but I will also knock myself out in the process. I need to think about this carefully, because this could spell the end. And it definitely is. But one can hope. Actually, what I can do here is I can Roost, because I can stall out his Photon Geysers. Not anymore, I can't. Ah! No, what I think I should have done maybe is get the +2, but even then I don't think that would have helped me. That's unfortunate. GG. That's super unfortunate. I don't want to end it on a loss, but unfortunately I do have to get out. I definitely feel like I could have been able to win this. Just the max defense Giratina though. Why, dude? Why max defense? I will never know. But that's going to be it for today, guys. Let me know if you enjoyed the video by leaving a like, subscribe for more Pokemon content coming to you guys in the future. I'm going to be getting on out of here. I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.